Hey guys, and welcome to this week's weekly tarot. This week's intuitive tarot show. Sorry, I forgot where I was. A little bit grainy. Sorry about the lighting. It's not my best angle, but it's the best I've got at the moment. So jump on, come and say hello, and I'll just do some readings for you. I'm sort of on the road. I'm visiting in Brisbane this weekend. So everything, I don't know, is Mercury retrograde still on, guys? Because I feel like my whole vibe has been thrown right out. So there won't be any weekly forecast this week or newsletter. I just have not had any time, space or energy to write them. Look out for them next week. But while I catch my breath, but let's get and do some readings. I hope you can all hear me now. We've got Cat saying hello, and welcome. I'll just go down the list and do some readings. Well, that's what we're here for. Give me some questions if you've got one. So this is for you, Cat. We've got the lovely Page of Wands here. Sorry about lighting. Bit dull, isn't it? Not in my usual spot, but we've got Page of Wands for you. So there you go. Page of Wands for you, Cat. Let me just tune into your energy. All right, so for you, I've got I just like there was a real sort of a plunge in feeling okay. So there might be something going on with you where like your confidence is a little bit. It's not. I just felt like a plunge inside of me. Now that doesn't mean this card does not represent that plunge. This card represents that sort of uncertainty, like you're being revved up all the time, but don't really know where to put that energy, and that's just keeping you on the boil this week. So don't worry. Trying to make plans will just cause you a little bit of heartbreak or a little bit of grief. However, you can you choose. I mean, as in, you don't have to actually make lifelong plans, but you can certainly use this energy for small projects. But don't expect that it's going to be a long-term thing. Page of Wands energy is just can be a little bit sort of scattered. So trying to get your head around it and don't even go there. And as I said, there's a little bit of up and down with the emotions. All right, so thanks, Cat. Let's have a look at Madeline. She's jumped on and said hi. Hi, Madeline. Welcome. Let's give you a reading now. So this is for you, Madeline. I've got the Sun. Let me just tune into your energy. Let me know. I think you should be able to hear me. Great. Yep. Lovely. Oh, cool. So this is for Madeline's Sun energy. So let me just tune into your name. First of all, wouldn't it be nice to have some sun at the moment? So Madeline, I don't know if you're having winter at the moment, but again, there's this sense of wanting something. I wonder if that's the second time. This could be all this part of this vibe that's around at the moment. Now, when tarot readers and psychic readers are not immune to emotional ups and downs, and so it doesn't mean to say that I'm in the wrong place or I shouldn't be doing any readings. That just means that today my guidance has said for me to be in this space of a little bit uncertainty, so that I can do readings in that space. And so a lot of the readings may come from that place of just that, sort of where you're not quite sure that you're in that right spot or not. So, and that's the energy that I'm feeling around me tonight. So something, is Mercury retrograde still happening? I have no idea. So time to look after my own stuff, that look at what the universe is doing. But for you, Madeline, I love this card because it's like this what you're reaching for. You're reaching for that clarity, that positivity, and I really feel like that you can feel that it's coming for you. It's just not quite there, a little bit out of reach right now, but the sun is very strong in your future. So that means strong goal setting, clear vision and clarity of that vision, and know exactly where you want to go. So don't worry too much if it's not happening in the, like even this week, it is actually in your, like when I tune into your energy, it's like right in front of you, right there. So it'll come into your vision very, very soon. So thank you for joining in, and I do get a great lifting or vibe from you guys when you jump on and ask me questions and give me a love. So I do appreciate that. So this is Tammy. Hi, Vicki. Hi, Tammy. Welcome, welcome. So I'll do a couple of the first guys who have jumped on, and then I'll go down later on down the bottom. We'll do that sort of up and down thing. So this is for you, Tammy. I've got a card. We've got the Three of Wands. Three of Wands has been featuring a lot in my readings this week. It's really interesting. All right, so let me just tune into that for you. Tammy, and look at your name. I love the energy of people's names. So Tammy and the Three of Wands. Oh, look, there's a real I got a real sort of jolt or jump in you. So you're really wanting to get the jump on something. You want something like you want. It's not about. It's not like not grabbing life, but you're ready to jump into life, or you're ready to jump into something really interesting. The Three of Wands energy does sometimes have a bit of a feel that if it looks a little bit too good to be true, and sometimes that if it looks too good to be true, it sometimes is too good to be true. But in this instance, it's not. You're just there may be a little bit of over cautiousness in your thinking or your outlook, but your vibe is really strong. I just got this real, I want to leap into it. So that tells me that it's going to be easy. The Three of Wands says it's going to be easy, but you might have a little bit of doubt that, oh, is this too easy? No, you deserve it to be that easy. So why not? Grab it by both hands. Oh, hello, beautiful. Right back at you, Christine. Thank you. So here's a reading for Christine. What's been happening to me this week? I have all these plans. I was going to do all this stuff. And as usual, the rug gets pulled out from under and I'm right back to square one. Wait, I've gone backwards. So this week I'm recalibrating and catching my breath. I thought I was doing that last week. I thought, oh, this is great. Back a second, bang. So, I love my job. I love working in the spirit world. I love, but sometimes it slams me in my personal life too. I'm human. Guess what? That happens with me. So this is for you, Christine. Look at that. Oh, this has also been coming up in readings with my clients this week quite a bit. So let me just tune into that for you. Maybe it's a bit of a theme, the Three of Wands and the Eight of Swords. Now, where are we? The Eight of Swords represents that part of us that feels responsible for things that are around us. It happens, especially when we're tuned in and we're quite psychic and we can actually see, we have that inner knowing or that inner wisdom. We can get a little bit caught up because we think we know all of the answers. And I'm not saying that we don't have that wisdom with us, but the Eight of Swords can be like the worst part of that, where we can see all of the answers around us, but we really can't communicate that wisdom to those loved ones around us, and it becomes really demoralizing because we think that we can help, but nobody wants to hear that help, and we feel guilty because we can't do anything, or we're not doing anything. Well, the Eight of Swords is here to remind you that it's not your responsibility, and you can take a step back from anything where you feel that you can see the answer to and are overly responsible for, but it's not actually your scenario to manage. So that's just a little bit of self-care there for you, Christine. Hope that helps. That can happen happens to me a lot. It's one of those things when you sort of become aware of your behavior, you can pull back from it. So Nicole, hello, Nicole from Montreal. Fun fact, I was born in Canada myself. I came over to Australia when I was 3 and I haven't been back, so I'd love to go back. It was always my intention to go back before I became an Australian citizen, but that didn't happen. So I still intend to come back to Canada. So when things start to open up again, That'll be on my agenda. There's a wonderful mediumship school in Canada run by, I've forgotten his name, Simon James, and I've studied with him at the Arthur Findlay College in England, the mediumship college there. He's built his own in Canada, and just an amazing man and an amazing teacher. It was the best week. So Nicole, I'm going to pull 2 cards for you. I'm drawn to pull 2 cards for you. So we have the 6 of Cups, and we have the 4 of Pentacles. Look at this. All right. Sorry, I'm just all over the shop. There we go. I'm just going to tune into your name, Nicole, and tune into these cards for you. These 2 cards just represent that removal of ourself, like we do some reconciliation of the past. And as you're doing that, you're realizing in yourself how you have actually given and given and given and given, and like you're reconciling those past, it's not behaviors, but sort of past, how can you put it? Those when you might have overgiven, and again, like there's no, there's not an awful thing to do, but where we realize that why are we overgiving? What's in this for me? And so once we realize that with the reasons that we are overgiving, we tend to pull a little bit back, and that's what's happening here. You're realizing where you want to actually put your energy. So there's a sense that you might be cutting yourself off from people at the moment as well, and that's okay. You need to pull back. Sorry, you will be pulling back. You don't need to pull back. You will be pulling back because in order to decide who's supporting you and who's not supporting you, you need all of your energy to do that. And that's for the 4 of Pentacles is in play here. And so that you can decide now who you're going to bring in close. And this is cutting your past. This is cutting ties with the past, cutting cords from the past. And it's a very healthy space. No longer are you giving your energy to those that are draining and who are not appreciating the love that you are providing there. So it's a really good clean up week for you, Nicole. All right, so let's go down a little bit. Now, Helen says, can I have my cards read, please? Yes, you can. I'm just doing like a real, okay, love, okay. Nicole says, more than welcome, lovely. And she says, totally get it. Great. Now I'm just going up and down and randomly choosing people. So please, if I feel like that you're missing out, I'll just keep commenting and I'll get to you. Hopefully, we've got the hour. How many times? We've got about 45 minutes left. So now this is Helen. I'm going to pull cards. I'm going to pull 1 card. Oh, Helen, you've got lots of energy around you. What's going on here? All right. I love it when this happens. Now this is. We've got this love. Like when I tune in with you guys, it does take about, I just think it takes about 5 to 6 minutes, but there's this real beautiful flow that happens when we share energy, and it like meets us across it doesn't have to be, you don't have to be in the room with me. It meets us across the ways, and I can absolutely feel that love now. I can feel that connection, and we've got this beautiful flow going. So keep that going. Love the love, guys. So this is for you, Helen. Oh. So this is 7 of Wands. And by the way, I'm sending that right back out to you guys, right? So if you're feeling low, if your energy is feeling a bit low today, I'm sending that love right back at you. And you can soak that up. You're just breathing it in while we're all enjoying it. So anyway, let's go with the readings. I'll stop waffling. So 7 of Wands for Helen. Let's just tune into that for you. As I said, I love tuning into the name. Helen and 7. I'm just going to find your energy now here, Helen. I'm going to connect with your energy. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Okay, good. All right. So Helen and 7 of Wands. Oh, so look how they're fighting. Now, I don't normally look at this as a fighting card, but like Helen, you're sort of coming out swinging in a way that, in a good way, not punching people, by the way. You're just like, you're coming and saying, right, this is what I need for me. And you are standing up and saying, it doesn't always have to be with words. You could even be telling yourself, not good enough anymore. I'm going to do this for myself this way. And so the Seven of Wands is around you, and that energy of the Seven of Wands is around you, boosting that. I deserve this. I need this for myself, and reinforcing that within yourself. But when I go into it, and it's just boom, 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 sort of, I'm doing this for me. So it might feel a bit punchy, but it's not really. It's a boost that you're feeling within yourself, that you're standing up and fighting for what you believe you need for you. Love it, love it. And came in on that real strong guide energy, spirit energy. So thank you. Now let's see. Now we've got, oh, Kim. Love a card. Okay, Kim, no problem. Now, I can see all you there. Christine says thank you. Love a reading. Yeah, I'll get to you. Nicole says thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Now, this is for Kim. Oh, Two of Swords. So I don't have to tune into your energy. Kim. I think this is for somebody around you rather than for you. I've sort of been drawn to somebody around you. When that happens, it's generally people who either do readings already in their life, like people who are tarot or psychic readers come and see me. Oftentimes they'll move the energy towards somebody that they love, or put themselves last, and that's what this feels like here. So there's someone around you, and you could be relating to this as well, where it's like you're cheering them on while they like they're getting their mental health back. They're like, you're a very strong support system for somebody who's like where their mental health has been challenged, where they've sort of felt a little bit downtrodden, and now they're building themselves back up. And your energy feels like a support system to this person or this person around you. And if it's not happening just yet, that's coming your way. You're really good at I really like it. Your energy is very good at like with support. So that tells me that your energy is very strong for healing, very strong for advocating for people who are like feeling that they're feeling a bit downtrodden. You work really well with that. You're very good at boosting people's confidence and like pointing out to them or showing stop you now. So if you're looking for what it is that is your gift or your talent, then that would be it. I've got my hair looks a bit minky there. So let me just fix up my hair. There we go, that's better. I'll tell you what, I've had a weird week. All right, where are we? Now we've got, well, it's going to do Lynn. Lynn's got me lovely. And then I'll to Samantha. All right. Sorry, I'm having a weird night, weird week. Okay, so this is for Lynn. Love a reading, no worries. All righty, this is for you, Lynn. If you want to come and learn how to do readings with me, I'm going to start up that soon. I haven't put them up on my website yet because, as I said, it's been a weird week. So, but yeah, if you want to come and learn how to read cards with me, I've got the Modern Oracle deck coming up soon. I'll do some more tarot card reading, become a practitioner, or tarot for self-development. But just look out in the next couple of weeks for that. So this is for you, Lynn. I want to tune into you. I'll teach you how to read intuitively and how to, I won't teach you about the meanings. We learn that along the way, but I teach you how to read intuitively and how to become a great practitioner by just delivering the message and all those little hurdles, how to overcome those hurdles when you sort of get stuck in a reading and so forth. And it's always a lot of fun, good content. So this is for you, Lynn. Oh, actually, having said that, I looked at this card. Queen of Swords. No wonder she's popped up, and I started talking about the lessons because she is the teacher. So Lynn, you've got teaching vibes around you at the moment. She's actually coming through with the truth. This is you right now. So I really feel like this. I know this feels to me like there is a guide. You know, when I tune into people, when I see or sense people's guides around them, or even with my guide, there's often like say this is me here, and the guide energy sort of comes over the top, and get that right, comes over the top and blends over the top like that. So you feel that really strong sense of connectedness and like you actually feel a shift and a change in your vibration. And that's what this is happening here. I really feel like that this Queen of Swords energy is like guide energy that's actually guiding you and strengthening you. You are, you've got wisdom happening with you at the moment. The sword is representing cutting through truths, as in providing those truths and cutting through things that don't represent who you are. And you're really standing strong within yourself, and you're not like there's no tears here. There's no emotions being spilled, as in even though the water is being spilled here, that means that the emotion is not being a part of it. It's not being poured onto the situation. It is being put to one side, and that's what the Queen of Swords is really good at. She's very impartial, but she gets straight to the truth, and she's a straight talker, and that's the energy that's around you right now. But no, she is the energy of the teacher, and she does really bring through it some very strong wisdom. So that's for you, Lynn. Thanks for joining me. So who do we have here? Ashley. Love a reading. I need to get my mood in check. I've been so low lately. You know, actually, I'm just feeling that just tonight, actually. Just today, I started feeling a little bit low too. And I can still feel it like hanging around me. So let's see. I'm going to tune into your energy before I pull a card, because I can totally relate to that. Let's see. You know, when, oops, let me just turn around here. All right. Where are you, Ashley? I was already getting information straight away, right? The mood, the low mood that you're feeling is like a healing space. There is no room at the moment for excitement, fun, you know, frivolity, all that sort of stuff. Or what do you call it when you get sort of like instant hits? What else? There's a word anyway. So there's no instant gratification around you at the moment, and it can be sometimes interpreted as a low mood because we're not getting that constant stimulation. That's what I was looking for. So you're not feeling stimulated constantly. So the low mood, I really feel like that it's a space of healing and downtime and contemplation. So you can, because when we're not constantly stimulated, when we're so used to getting out and about and being interested in things, it's very difficult to raise the vibration when our soul energy says, well, it's time to just have a bit of downtime right now. And we think something's wrong. We think, oh no, what's gone? I've lost my spark. I've lost my connection. No, really what's going on here? The so low, it means it's some downtime and introspection time. But I would never discount that that you're telling me that your mood is low. And let's have a look at the energy that's going on around with that mood. I just had, like, it's weird, isn't it? Like, I just had that hit me today. All right. Something going on in the air. Something going on in the air. I love it when we're challenged by this sort of stuff. I love it. All right, because it means there's big shifts happening. So here we go. The Hierophant. Let me just have a look at that for you. See, he's the teacher. He is the okay, yes. All right, so this is you seeking out someone to talk to. It's like about connecting with the right person. Now, you don't have to, I'm not saying when you connect with somebody that's going to raise your mood. This is just allowing you to connect with somebody who's strong. So while you're in that space, or that sort of low space, it's helping you connect with people who are going to resonate with you on your vibration. If you've had a vibrational shift and you're consolidating that vibrational shift, you might have had something big happen in your life, or a big spiritual understanding, or a big shift, a big change. We often need downtime to consolidate that new wisdom, and having a new teacher come in, or a new counselor come in, or somebody who has that greater wisdom come in. We often seek out answers from that person, and then that person helps us to, as I said, about connecting to self. So you'll be reaching out to somebody to help you connect to that part of you that you feel that you're missing right now, and creating that low mood. And really, I really feel that it's your soul connecting, asking you to connect deep within. It's not going to go any lower, I guess is what I'm saying. All right, let's have a look here. Oh, Jennifer. Yes, you can have a card. Hey, Jen. All right, let's see. Oh, and Marilyn's feeling a bit lost. I might have a look at that as well. I see you all got, sorry, I'm just looking at your messages. Thank you, sorry. That's really fun, fun viewing, isn't it? Me reading your messages. I'm going to read them out. People feeling lost, saying thank you, messages for me, would love a card, would love a card. Yep. So this is for you, Jen. We've got 7 of Cups here right now. So I'm just going to tune into that energy for you, and the energy is starting to warm up in here, which I love, which means that the spirit world is working with me. We're getting that flow happening, thank goodness. All right, so where are you, Jen? 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups does suggest choices around. Why do you feel cut off from those choices, Jen? There is, I wonder if you're looking for those choices. It feels like your 7 of Cups is great, right? It says, right, look at all these goodies here. You can have that, you can have this and this and this, and it's all available to you. You have that choice, you can step in, and it's like having an all you can eat, or anything that you want to choose. It's all up there for you and on display. And that means that you're giving yourself permission to choose something wonderful for you. But when I go into your energy, it's like you're not seeing it. So I'm wondering whether you're having the opposite effect, where you're looking for that next something and you'll feel like that your choices are quite low. It's almost like the opposite of what this card means is the energy that I feel coming from you. So that doesn't mean to say that those choices aren't out there. I'm wondering whether the choices are quite narrow, so that you actually will only go down 1 or 2 rather than several. So interesting. Okay, so you've got these 2. I'll just pull another card to go with it, just to see what that outcome is for you. Your choices are being quite narrow. Your outcome is contentment. We put the 10 of Cups here. You are maybe thinking that I don't want to do that and I don't want to do that, but it's like your soul is saying, well, just give it a go. And you're like, I don't want to do that. Oh, just give it a go. So it's like your choices are getting away, but oftentimes it's like it's just your soul knows. And so if you're rejecting something around you, it's just asking you to give it a go, because at the end of the day, it's about peace and contentment. And even if you give it a go, at least you put it to bed, and you'll know that, okay, well, I can put that one to bed. I feel better now, rather than keep putting it to one side, putting it to one side. So there's something that you're sort of swatting away at the moment, that just give it a go. And if it doesn't work for you, then at least you've done it and you can move on. Okay, so thank you. Oh, I'm distraught and need some help. Christine, what's going on? Let's see. And we'll do Marilyn. All right, so Christine, distraught and need some help. I will send you some healing straight up. But I would definitely say, if you're needing some help and distraught right now, I would say that you would need to find somebody to help you through that. I'm more than happy to give you send you some love and some healing, and pull a card for you right now to give you something to focus on. But it's, a card reading is not going to help you if it's larger than than this forum here. So let me just, first of all, before I make a judgment on that, let me just tune into your energy and see if I can pick up what's going on, as in the level of this. Let's see, Christine, where are you? I can feel that little bit of loss there. It's like you've hit a wall, or feeling like there's a you sort of hit a brick wall and you can't move any further. So it's either you've been slammed really hard with some news, or something's happened there, of not picking up the big emotion, but if you're that distraught, sometimes the emotion is still to be felt, like you could be just way out of your body right now, but this is for you. So this is some focus for you, and I would definitely, if it's really big for you right now, seek help, like get some counseling or some healing. Take it further, look after yourself. But we've got Page of Pentacles here. So this tells me that you have all the building blocks that you need to build up your energy again. It's like starting from the beginning. And you may be distraught and needing some help right now, but you have everything that you need to start afresh and start anew. So as much as, like I said, it feels like you've been slammed, all is not lost and all is not over. You actually have something brilliant and brand new being planted and sown to be grown for you, if that makes sense. You'll be fine. But I would definitely, if you're feeling that way, please reach out and find somebody to give you a hand. Now I was going to look with Marilyn. She said, would love a card reading. I'm feeling a bit lost lately. Let's tune into your energy and see what we've got. I hope you don't mind. I've got a swinging chair, a swivel chair tonight, so I'm making the most of it. All right, I've got to stop doing that. It's just not much fun to look at, is it? All right. So this is for you, Marilyn. All right, we've got this card here. I'm not going to look at it first. I'm going to tune into you. Where are you? Okay. Oh, cool. We've got the King of Cups for you. Right, so there you are. Okay. He's also somebody to talk to. This is the, okay, so you're, when the king turns up in this instance for me, and this is an aspect of the king that can turn up. The king can represent the global, like the global, or really the bigger picture. So you are feeling in the world that you can't connect to like an out there thing. It's not that you're not connected to here or connected to your friends, but there is a disconnect between you and the outside world. And so you're feeling like a little bit lost. And I really feel like that you're in your own little bubble and you can't really reach past that. You are wanting someone or something to come in and show you some love. And it doesn't have to be a person. You're just looking for that acceptance or that love from the outside world. And this is what I think the King of Cups represents here for you. So that feeling a bit lost lately is really a search for a bigger picture. It doesn't, and again, I'm not trying to make something, it doesn't always have to be, it's happening for a reason or whatever. I think that there are a lot of little things happening for you to feel a bit lost, but at the big picture is that you're looking for an external connection, an emotional connection to the world, and there's a bit of a disconnect from the outside world. Let's have a look at that's how you're feeling. If you want an explanation about that, he is a counselor too. Like you can go and talk to somebody about it, but I don't really feel like that's where you're heading with that. This is more about, I think you actually, having said that, it's about connecting to somebody who can connect you to your heart. So it'll be something more than a counselor. It'll be on a spiritual level. So you might have somebody who is a guru or a guide or a teacher that you will connect with to help you out. But what you're doing is you're having a shift, an energy shift. So that feeling of a little bit lost is so that you get out of your own way and having a spiritual or psychic shift. Right. I've decided before I do anybody else, I'm going to pull a card for myself and we'll do our net next after that. We'll take, where are we? Because I've been talking about myself enough. I'm going to teach you tarot for self-development because I think I need a card right now. I'm going to tell you what's going with me because as soon as I opened up to do this show, I just felt everything just went there. So let's have a look and see what's going on with me because I'm tired of banging on about it and not knowing what's going on. So one card jumped out and I'm going to pull another card and then maybe I can move on from it, right? So first of all, this card jumped out. Freedom, personal freedom. My personal freedom is challenged at the moment. So yes. And the other, so look, I got this card as well. Look at that. King of Cups. So my personal freedom in the outside world is being restricted right now. And so that's my challenge, is to find my way back out to that personal freedom into the outside world where I can connect to my people. I think I'm missing my people. So I've been not being traveling, doing all those wonderful, amazing things, making my way back to Queensland. And now what comes from that is reconnecting with my people. And I really think that's my soul has shifted me into that space so that it will prompt me to reconnect with my people. That's what I'm crying out for. Interesting. There we go. Now I can let it all go. Now I understand what's going on with me. So thanks, guys. Now let's have a look. This is from Libby. Oh, I would love a card, please. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Okay, let's have a look for Libby. Oh, Libby's got this card here. I love this card. This card is somebody who is courageous and has said, you know what, I'm going to give it a go. So you're in the space of wanting to give something a go, wanting to, it's not that you're brave, but it's like, I think I know what I want to do now, and I'm ready to go out and do that. I'm ready to leave behind the people who've been helping me out and mentoring me and things, and I'm going to take all those things I've learned and I'm going to put them into practice. And that's what the Two of Wands is telling me here. It's also telling me, because it's about motivation, it's also telling me that the high motivation is like making you fearless. Yeah, that's the word as well. So you're not worried about making mistakes. And the two, of course, are about choices as well. So you're looking at the direction that you want to head in. I love that, Libby. That's a brave new world for you, in that you feel fearless enough to go out and try something that you've learned. And that card is telling you that it's time. All right, so we've got Rivet. Oh, have a card, please. All right, no worries. Yes, yes, yes. I'm getting to you guys. Okay. So Ray says, I love this. I'm excited for you to have a card. Me too. So good. Look, I did this last year, not last year, the year before, I think it was. I taught tarot for self-development, and I sort of put it to one side because I wanted to teach practitioners, but I'm going to reintroduce it because it's such a lovely concept. Reading for ourselves and understanding how to read for ourselves in that respect. Next couple of weeks, I'll have all those details up on. As I said, I'm having my moment at the moment. I need to reconnect with my people, my tribe. Okay, Rive. All right, this is for you. Oh my God, I swear. I told them about again. Let's pull another card as well. It will have a separate meaning for you. I'm going to tune into your energy, but I'm going to pull you 2 cards. All right, so for you, Rive, this is will have a different meaning, or maybe something similar, but let me just check in for you. Oh, this is, again, this is like the same. There is, for you, I'm just tuning on here. I see a little bit of hesitation there, but you have that same sort of, you don't have that same energy that, I forgot your name already, the last person had. I'm so sorry, I forgot your name already. But you definitely have like a confidence in yourself and you're ready to give something a go. But there's like, I really feel like that you have been, and it's not about a skill for you. This is more about your personality, yourself, and your like coming out and thinking, you know what, this is who I am and this is who I want to be. So you're ready to be yourself in the outside world. You're ready to leave that. It's not that you're coming out, but you know, like you're ready to leave that sort of safe space and you know what, this is who I am. Much like, you know, when people like struggled a long time ago, what do you do? I was like, oh, I'm a tarot card reader. Now to say, hey, I read tarot cards and I'm okay with that. And that's what this card feels like. Because I was able to say that without any sort of cringe about it, because I stopped worrying about what other people thought of what I said. And that's what this feels like here for you. I'm worrying about what anyone else thinks or does. You're ready to be you. And look at this card here, walking away from those things that are draining your energy. That's what you're leaving behind. Now it's going to be a little bit tough when you leave that behind as you step out and are yourself, but you know what comes after that? You'll know the true people who support you and who love you. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, look at this. So thank you, Rive. I hope that helps. I just sorry, just Rive says yes, spot on, lovely. Mwah. And Ray just says, funny you say that, Vicky. I'm currently shuffling my own cards right now, and sometimes the most powerful message is the one that comes from myself. Absolutely. Thank you, thank you. Now, let's see, who else do we got? Oh, there was somebody, not as need. Hello. Hello, and I'll do Annette as well. Oh, Libby's saying that would be Reiki. Yes, that would be, absolutely. Lead says hello. Hi. Oh, one's jumped out for you. Oh, look at this one's jumped out for you, Need. I'm going to read this one for you. Let's have a look. This is another one of my cards that I love because it's really surrendering to the power of the moment. And you know what, just because, you know, I don't know about you guys, but sometimes it's like, I want to do this way. I've always done it this way. This way makes more sense to me. And your soul and our guides and all the universe is saying, hey, try this way. And I'm going, no, I always do it this way. It's too scary. That's what this card is saying, right? It's I see the always this here is like, just get out of the way. I'm going to move you into this space here, whether you like it or not. So it's almost like you're being pushed and shoved in a particular direction. But look what happens. Calm waters. You're heading for those calm waters, past those rocks into the calm waters. So you might be kicking and screaming sometimes about a particular way, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, actually that's quite much like, it's so much easier doing it that way. I wish I had listened to myself earlier, blah, blah, blah. I do that all the time. So that's what you need. Whatever you think is too hard is actually quite easy. And when I think that everything is just ready to say, we're just going to move you in there, going to shut you down, move you in there, and just show you exactly how great it will be. All the fight's going to go. It's going to get swept along. You're not going to get pushed, you're swept along in a nice, gentle way. So thanks for joining. We've got Annette here. Alrighty, so let's see. Love a card for Annette. All right. Alrighty. Thanks for the love, guys. I really love it. I do look forward to my Sunday night spots, connecting with you all. This is always so much fun. All right. Actually, I have a lot of people who, like a lot of friends and people who also play along. They'll pull out cards and match what I say, or come up with a different meaning for the questions that you guys ask as well. So feel free to play along by all means. So this is for Annette. I've got the strength card. I'm going to tune into your name, Annette, for this strength card. This is quite a strong card. A strong card for, especially for women. I always remember somebody telling me that, so I need to tell you that for now. Let me just have a look in your energy. Right, let's just tune into your name and connect to your heart. Where are you? I'm looking at the strength card. I really feel like this is something I wanted to say without too much fluff around it. Let's see, where are you? All right, so you are, there you are. You are, someone say you are strong, you are powerful, you have everything, not that you have everything you need. You are able to access what you need. What is it that's going on? There's like a duality. The energy that I'm picking up around you, it feels like a duality. You are, you can see that you have everything you need, but you're pulling back for it, and then you go into it and you're pulling back from it. So there's a resistance to the strength that you have inside of you. On a physical level, I really feel like that you're a bit worried that you're going to give up too much physical energy to move forward right now. But the strength card around you is telling you that you know how to preserve that physical strength and only use it when you need it or utilize it, and not overuse it. Where are you again, Annette? Now, what else am I going to tell you about this card? Oh, that's about it. The strength card is really strong for physical health, and also too, just knowing that you have everything that you need around you right now. You're not lacking for anything. But if you feel like you are, the strength card is to remind you that what you do have around you is what you need right now, that you're not missing out on anything, or losing anything. And the strength card, even though if you feel like, oh, I'm losing strength or I'm too tired today or blah, 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 any sort of those self-defeating thoughts, the strength card will always come in and boost you up again. It won't allow that part of you to keep pulling you down. So the strength card is working really strongly for you to keep your energy levels up. And so that when the energy levels up, then the positivity stays there as well for you to move forward. And I really feel like it's time, or that you need that extra boost or that energy to move forward. You might have been in a bit of a rut right now and just sort of getting that boost to keep going. That last little bit that you need. All right, let's see, where are we? Now, oh, this is interesting. Are my guides happy with my work? Well, I want to say, are you happy with your work? If your guides are not happy with your work, then that's their problem, not yours. Same with anybody else, all right? We're not a slave to the guides. We're not a slave to the spirit world. We are a slave to our own journey and our own soul and our own messages. Our guides are there to prop us up and to show us the truth. So as much as they're not there to dictate to us what's right or what's wrong, they can only show us the truth so that we can make up our own minds. So I would say, let's have a look and see what your guides are, what message your guides are telling you right now, as in to boost you right now. What truth is around you right now? Let's see. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh, okay. So there's like a little bit of a lost feeling there, and like you're not disconnected from your guidance. You know, sometimes when we have a spiritual or a psychic shift, and we have that like vibrational increase, uh, lift, or that vibrational shift, we can sometimes shift into the next space. I went through it. I've worked with my clients through it, where they work through it as well. And it's often, I can only describe it like in levels. So it's much like, you know, when I first was introduced to the spirit world, I was at church. When I was a little girl, I used to go to church every day, every Sunday. Loved it, loved the energy of the church, loved singing, loved listening to the lessons, all that sort of stuff. Loved it. And that was my first introduction to connection to the spirit world. When I started getting into this type of work, I mean, I had a bit of a gap in my 20s where I just thought all this was rubbish, which was hilarious. Anyway, then in my 30s, it started to become a big part of my life. At the end of my 20s into my 30s, it was a very big same. I like that out there, or spirit world was out there, and they dictated to me, what am I supposed to do? Tell me what my answer is here. Tell me what my message is here. What am I doing? What am I doing wrong? What am I doing right? That was okay, because that's the level that I was needing to be at. And then we evolve. We evolve to the next level where we start to understand our own truth and our own lessons, and we understand that our guides work with us rather than dictate to us. And so we enter that next space. And I believe that's where you are. And so you feel like, look, a little bit of disconnect, a little bit lost with that, because your energy was directed towards that your guides instructed you, and now your guides work with you on the same level. You're all on the same level. So whatever you decide, they're going to support, good, bad, or ugly. And if you're lying to yourself, they're going to show you the truth of that lie, which is always very challenging. It's great, but I'm going to pull a card for you. All right, here we go. Here, God's very happy. Okay, so because you're happy, you love the work and you love the connection that you have with people. There's nothing wrong with the connection that you have with anybody. And so you're inspiring, and you're loved, and you're looked towards for wisdom and guidance. You give and you receive. So you're also open to any messages and so forth. So you are inspired everywhere. So if you want to know if your guides are happy, yes, they are. All right. So Pearl says, oh, look at all those emojis. Please, may I have a card? Yes, you may. Let's see. All right, how are we going? Oh, nice. Let's feel that energy starting to shift. There we are. Alrighty. Oh, you got the Pearl, you got the Fool. Love the Fool. All right, let's have a look at this for you. I'm just tuning into your energy. Oh, can you feel that? Like, can you feel that shift? I don't know about you guys. I can feel the shift. Sorry, Pearl, I'll do your reading in a minute, but whenever that readings are coming to an end, the shift happens, and I feel that connection leaving me right now. So the messages that I'll be giving you will be a little bit perfunctory rather than like coming in from the spirit world. For whatever reason, the energy has now moved on. So we're going to talk about really basic. I'm going to give you basic card readings right now because like that energy has just drifted off. But who knows? I'm not going to predict anything about that. But I just feel like that sort of that shift has happened there. Okay, so this is for Pearl, the Fool. Let me just tune into you and the Fool energy. Oh, I'm going to look at the card. Let's do some self-awareness. I'm going to look at the Fool card here and just do a card reading like that. So first of all, I'm looking at the crown, the leaf crown here for you. Love that for natural thinking. So your thoughts are your thoughts are coming through really strong and natural. They're no longer structured around anything. So you might be having lots of really random, weird stuff coming through right now. I love that because that means that you can't control things. Like you can't control those thoughts. The negative ones aren't even sticking anymore. You're just having these really weird wisdom or intuitions coming in. Like, what does that mean? So look, lots of little weird messages coming in. The next thing I've got I'm looking at is the animal. I think that's like a hawk, but I'm looking at it as a guide. So you're being well and truly overseen, and like that reflection or that guidance that's around you right now, that wisdom, not interfering, just looking after and just sort of stepping in with a bit of tweaking here and there. So I would be saying that at the moment, there's like an influx of either weird messages or intuitions coming in, and you can't really make much sense of it, but it's that's like being overseen by your soul energy or guide energy, and that's like an opening up that's happening around you, and that's really what the Fool represents too, like that beginning. And so this, if you're looking at doing psychic work or looking at or not really understanding why you're having these random thoughts, it's because your psychic or third eye is actually opening up, and you're tuning into people or tuning into energy around you. It does take a little while to settle down. I would find a nice meditation group if you can to help you through with that. Okay, let's see. Who else have we got here? Now, here we go. Sarah says, I would love to know a message, need to know for the week ahead and blessings. Well, guess what? I was just shuffling Sarah and one just fell out. So where's it gone? Here we are. Queen of Cups. So she's an influencer. Let me just tune into your energy and the Queen of Cups energy. I want to have a look at her. We're going to do, again, tarot for self-development work, which is we look at the card and we're going to intuit the message from the card. So the first thing I see is the cup. Your cup, is your cup full, Sarah? Yes, what you're doing is you are doing a reconciliation of your cup. Is your cup full? Is your joy full? Is your happiness full? Are your emotions satisfied? Excuse me. Sorry, my cards fell down. So you are looking at, for yourself, looking at where can I improve myself this week in order to fill up my cup so that I can then share my love and my feelings and my emotions with those that I love around me. And you are very much an influencer. So it's very important for you, you know this about yourself, is that to be a strong person for those that you love around you. You're very much a support person, but you're also very influential as well. So you like to keep everything in check, like topped up and in check, and you know that there is some depletion in your energy or your emotional energy, and you're looking to fill that up this week. So you'll be doing some really fun things for yourself, lots of self-care to get back on track with that. Lovely message. Thank you. Now, what have we got here? Hayley says, evening. Hello. And we'll have Bridget after that. Yeah. All right. Cool. There's some interesting questions coming in. All right. Now, this is for Hayley. What's the time? Good. Oh, this one's popped up again. Love it. All right. I'll say this. Let's have a look for you. All right. So there is something I'm going to do straight up. Just do the card reading because the energy seemed to have left the other high energy. So this is for you, Hayley. I'm looking at this here. Now we're looking at the ones that are in the distance. So for you, you are looking towards something that's going to inspire you right now. When I look at this card, it feels like a little bit out of reach. I'm wondering for yourself, do you feel like that you're overreaching for something and you think, well, I should be over here? But really, you're still here. You're still sort of struggling with a few things, but you think that you should be here. So all that sort of guilt and shame, I should be this and I should be that. It's because you can see it. You absolutely aspire to that. By accepting that you're sort of here right now is going to help you get there. Just because you can see it, but you can't quite get there, means that your energy is asking you to sort of sit still for a minute to deal with what's in front of you, and then you can start moving on. Okay, thank you. Now we've got Bridget says, I would like to know how to move on from a past heart. God, you know, Bridget, that happened to me one time. Oh my God. Goodness, sorry. It was so hard, so hard. Broke my heart, really did. So let's have a look and see what you want to tell me about that. What's your truth here? I do have to wind up too, so sorry guys if I missed you out. Let's see. Bridget, how do you heal your past heart? I can look at your heart. It's beautiful. I really think, like, looking at your heart right now, it's lovely. There's nothing pulling me back. So that tells me it's all thought process rather than emotional torment or emotional sort of damage happening there. Your heart feels really like lovely. So I would say that this is a really good exercise for anyone who's having where the thoughts go rah, rah, is that, you know, the sort of, so you place those thoughts and just visualize placing your head in your heart. One of my teachers taught me this one, so it's a really great exercise. If your thoughts go rah, 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 and you might be thinking about a past love or past hurts, you can put all of those thoughts and just visualize them going down into your heart. And then that start to move the damaging thoughts and the damaging scenarios that we put ourselves through, and just bring ourselves to the truth of the matter. And when we see what's actually in our heart and what's actually bothering us, we can deal with that. We can move through that, no problem. That doesn't happen as a one-off thing. It's a continual process that is required to happen until all of those thoughts start to settle down. And that's really that, like, if you want a quick answer about in the moment, if you're having those sorts of things. But otherwise, lots of different ways that you can move on from that thing. But definitely talking about it, getting some like Reiki healing or some sort of energy healing, learning about your own self and your reactions to those sorts of things. But here we have, this is very on point for past hurt, Three of Swords. So it's just accepting the truth. So you're accepting the truth of the matter, and that's what's going on right now. And that's how you move on. Anyway, I do have to go. I apologize. We've run out of time. So thank you so much for your love and for joining me this week. Until next week, I'll see you then. Bye.